And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Josh Giddey. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Edwards. And it's G in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Lillard in at the 1. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Now here's Lillard, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Outside Kamara, launches it, and it's Giddey with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Holmgren. Here's G. The shot misses. Great D that time from Kamara. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And here's Kamara. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Giddey against Avdia. Holmgren outside. Great look there, but off target. Lillard outside. It's Sharp on the wing. Portland moving it around. Wide open look. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Giddey, good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside. Avdia outside. Launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. Giddey against Avdia. Stolen by Sharp. Fires top of the key. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The 3-ball strains the triple. Kamara's got 5 now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. It's Edwards on the wing. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Lillard. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Giddey passes to G. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Lillard. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's G, defended by Lillard. Tries the 9-footer. G, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting 1.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Giddey following the three-point basket by Portland. Pass to G. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Holmgren missing. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Avdia. Down low. Here's Klingon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the visitors call time here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Phoenix. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Team, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play. Making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And finding some room in that mid-range area, the great Anthony Edwards.
Outside Sharp. And it's off from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to G. This is the glass on the layup.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Trailblazers lead by 7. On the wing, Grant. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The visitors with the ball. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
When you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes it's as simple as that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's Sharp. And in that win against the Timberwolves, he was a major factor as well. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's G. Nice D from Avdia.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Here's Klingon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up.
Yeah, getting really physical there inside. Now, Klingen knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Trailblazers lead by 9. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Yep, count it. 6 points for G.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Ooh, it's stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Low block shot. Edwards, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the visitors call time here. Champagny, he's checked in for Holmgren. And over the last 10 games, here are the shooting guards who have been scoring the best. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
As a 2 guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
And he gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 10-point lead.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Grant's shot is off. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Edwards. Portland with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Here's Avdia, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The kick out to Edwards. From downtown, Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Shooting 41% from the field so far. Here's G. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for Portland. Šarić checks in for Klingen. Krejci comes in for Avdia. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers lead by 13. Henderson, the pass to Grant. They set the pick. The 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers moving it up. Grant with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Henderson, the pass to Sharpe. Now Šarić. Outside Sharpe. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point land. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 11 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Got a piece of it. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Portland ahead, up by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Bones Highland out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Champagnie at the 4.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Henderson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Here's Grimes. Driving inside. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Highland. Yep, that one goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Grant with a screen on Highland. Here's Henderson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoop gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Champagnie. Deflected! Now here's Grant. Not a lot of room. Lots of room. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Sharp's got 7 points.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Grant. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Saric, the pass to Sharp. That 3's off the mark.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Shots good by Saric.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in, and the visitors call time here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first basket. Portland leading by 21. Henderson outside. Grant in the post. Holmgren's there. Grant's shot is off.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Champagnie. Misses the three. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Spins. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Denny Avdia's checked in for Portland. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah, you're not missing from there.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the middle. Here's Kamara. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here's Grimes. And the shot goes down. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Sharp. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in. But he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for.
Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting. Sharp's gone. Just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Here's Giddey. Here he goes. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, there's that.
Trailblazers lead by 22. Avdia outside from the arc. Drills it from deep. Avdia's got 10 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The visitors with the ball. It's Dort on the wing. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Now here's Grant. He had 25 points in his last game. 3-pointer Sharp. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Dort. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Grant. Shot from the wing. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Grant. To the paint. It's tipped. Giddey scanning the floor. From deep, Holmgren. On target from range. Holmgren's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Henderson. He's got 12. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Lillard's checked in for Sharp. And here's Henderson doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Kamara. Rebounded by Champagnie. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's G with the drive, and he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Grant's shot is off. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now here's Giddey. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Here's Lillard. He has 7. Grant's shot is off. Here's G. Portland grabs the miss. To the inside. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Kamara's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Giddey passes to Edwards. In transition. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Here's Edwards. He had 19 points in the win against Washington. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Back to Henderson. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. Henderson misses.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
G, no good. Portland leading by 20. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. And they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's Giddey missing. Portland shooting efficiently, 50% so far. 1:49 left in the first half. And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. Dort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Dort. Klingin, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Henderson. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's G. 20 points for him last game against Washington. Off the outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's G. No good with the triple.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's G. Nails the baby hook. G's got 14 points. For 3, here's Lillard. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Here's G. 14 points for him. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around. 17 seconds left in the first half. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Edwards against Sharp. Edwards, no good. Avdia finds Lillard from deep three-point land. No good there. And so it's Portland, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
43. Get ready for the Pocket Light Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Portland Trailblazers.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The visitors with the ball. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon, and it's Lillard in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Lillard. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side Bagley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's G following the bucket by the Blazers. And the bucket is good. G's got 16 points now.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lillard outside. 3-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And here's Edwards outside. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. Inside. And there's Klingon on the assist by Lillard. He's got 11.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Here's G, guarded by Sharp. G passes to Holmgren. Pulls it. Great D that time from Kamara. Trailblazers lead by 23. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the visitors call time here. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a game rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to G. Puts up a 3. Good work defensively by Lillard.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's G. Count it. Good. G's got 18 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Outside Kamara. The 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Edwards against Sharp. Avdia from outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Portland moving it around. Out to the wing. Here's Lillard. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Edwards for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Timeout called. Portland. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
The visitors with the ball. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Now here's Bagley. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Lillard. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's G. Soft touch off the glass. G's got 6 here in the quarter. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Here's Sharp. 9 points in the game. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Highland with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Holmgren left side. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got 14 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup. Lillard with the ball. 13 points in the game. It's Avdia on the wing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Kamara. Ricci comes in for Avdia. And it's Henderson in for Lillard. On defense, the visiting team. Here's Krejci. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Avdia comes in for Krejci. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Has to Klingon. Now Lillard. Unloads from 13. Yep, that one's good. Lillard's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Portland leading by 22. Now Sharp. He's got 9. There's a screen. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Shooting around 44%. Not bad. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Klingon. 17 points in the game. And Lillard gets it to go.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Portland making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Good on the second one. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Grant outside.
2 minutes.
Looking to get it going. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, never backing down. Grant plays the game with passion.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The rebound by Krejci. And Portland's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 10 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
It's Grimes on the wing, defended by Lillard. Grimes' shot is off. Grant outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
And the visitors call time here.